Okay, so let's move on to the next video. The same game, we analyze the same game. I have scrolled a little bit forward because sometimes the first 3 or 5 minutes are completely different to what happens during the game or at the end of the game. So we're gonna take a look at those different periods. Okay, so you have a free kick. Let's see how you are dealing with it. I like the fact that you attack one of the posts. This is very good. But, well, okay, let's see. There was also a possible pass to that far post. But overall, a free kick is pretty good. The main idea is that you use those free kicks, use those corners, kick-ins, and actually use some combinations on them, because this is important. I will tell you why you lost the ball in here in this position. This is not just a coincidence. What I saw here already, a couple of tendencies. Again, small things, but those things matter most. Success hides in details, if you will. In futsal, you have to receive the ball on the right side of the court with the left foot, with the sole of the left foot. So this is an ideal combination. If you are on the right side, you receive it with the left foot, with the sole of the left foot. When you pass the ball from the right side to the left side, that player on the left side should receive the ball with the right foot, with the sole of the right foot, ideally, again. So in this situation, what happened? First of all, there was a pass where this player received the ball with the right foot. Okay, in this situation maybe it was not that big of a deal, but if he would have received it with the left foot, with the sole of the left foot, and rolled it with the same touch forward a little bit, he would already be in the attacking position, in the position when he makes the pressure, when he plays aggressively, pushes forward. So he pushes forward. If he doesn't see a continuation, then he stops and passes back. But the intention after you receive the ball should be to push forward a little bit, at least in this case. So player number 7 basically lost a little bit of time. Now he passes the ball back. First of all, he passes the ball slowly. The ball bounces, it goes very slowly. Second, the ball goes not to the right foot of the player, but to the left, not even to the left foot of the player, but somewhere up front there. Third, that player on the left who receives it, he receives it with the left foot. Instead, he should have made a move towards the ball and try to receive it with the right foot, with the sole of the right foot. This is only the knowledge, and this is only the habit. In other words, this is the absence of knowledge in this case from player's perspective, and also the habit to receive the ball with the right foot in here and with the left foot in there. And this is why I lost the ball. If he passed the ball strongly, if he worked with his pass for the receiver, then he would have made this pass towards his strongest leg, strong pass below, so the ball doesn't bounce. He would time it right. This is very important. If you pass the ball, it's not about you, it's all about the receiver. Let's put it like this. So you lost the ball in a very easy position. Lost the player here. You see, the organization dropped a little bit. 15 minutes in, okay, 9 minutes in, 10 minutes in. And the organization dropped dramatically. Players are not covering their respective players already. Passes are not that good. This is a good combination. Actually, I don't really get yet how you are losing. Oh, this is what you talked about when the goalkeeper moves in. Okay, so in case if the goalie comes in for a corner, for example, or for the kick in, what you do is first of all you have to have a formation on a corner kick. You know, I will also send you probably a video a little later on what formations you can use on corner kick when you are defending it. I have videos on YouTube coming up. Actually, I already filmed it, but I haven't had time to, you know, make it yet. But there is information about how you defend on corners. What are the most important zones to defend? What are the most important aspects? You know, body positions, how you should be covering players, and so on and so on. What are the options to defend on a corner kick, and so on and so on. So I will not get into this in details very much right now, but first of all, I see that there is no formation when you are defending a corner kick. Probably you are using the individual cover, which is maybe not the best, especially when this goalkeeper comes in. The idea is that you are blocking the zones. First of all, you're covering zones, and you are covering respective players simultaneously. So you're in the zone and you're watching your player. You are in the zone and you are watching your player. You are in the zone and you are watching your player. If the pass goes to the goalkeeper, then you can come out. Well, it depends where this player is. First of all, you have to remember that you have to take respective players. If you are afraid of this shot, for example, but from what I saw in this game, there were shots. They were pretty good shots sometimes they were flying over, but anyways, your goalkeeper was always in control of this shot. So the worst thing to do is to go to try and, you know, take the keeper and allow this to happen. Just as an example, when you are losing some of their players and they are basically playing the numeric advantage, maybe you let the goalkeeper shoot from there. This is what I would do. This is what I ask my teams to do. If the goalkeeper receives, if this player in here, for example, I move out a little bit while covering this player, and I am blocking a little bit the shot which may come from the goalkeeper. So I am blocking from the right side, so I am blocking this shooting line a little bit, but again I am staying with this player. If he drops, I am dropping. If he goes, I am going. So first of all, you have to take all your players, and then when the goalkeeper receives the ball and as he progresses, you just go and close this shooting corridor in here. And you know, at the same time, your goalkeeper has to see the shot. It's not that big of a deal, so let him shoot. If this is a corridor where this is the only corridor where he can shoot, let him shoot. Your goalkeeper can deal with this, right? But it's way better than if you go take him and if he plays to the player, to one of the players, and you have 4 against 3 situation. This is not a position to defend. Maybe this is a position to defend. So what I mean is that knees are bent, legs are spread. He is ready. He is 1.5 meters. If he feints to one or another side, this player will be able to react. This player is standing on his straight legs, too close to his player. If this player makes fade movement, if he knows what to do, he will feign the move and he will go to the free zone. And this player will be easily outplayed. So what you have to do in here, you have to stand with your knees bent, with your eyes both on a player and on the ball. So you have to always see simultaneously your player and the ball, and 1 meter away, a little bit away. And you are pushing as soon as he receives the ball. First of all, this is a distance where you can put your leg out and intercept, or if he receives, you can again start pushing him, and you are not allowing this player to turn with the ball, because you are always ready. If he turns, you can intercept, you can just take the ball away, tackle. If he turns, this player has to be between the ball and the goal all the time. But in this position, he will be easily outplayed if there is a skillful player in here. Okay, the goalkeeper took the ball, and what you see, 1 and 2 players are moving out to the goalkeeper. Where is the 4th player of Arsenal? Somewhere here, I guess. So okay, so this player should be taking this player. This player. Wow! Oh my God! You have 1, 2, 3 against 2. 3 against 2. This should never happen. First of all, this guy is completely out of position. He has to be down here with one of the respective players. Second, this player should be blocking the passing line to this player, and if this player goes, he drops with him and let the goalkeeper go a little bit. You should remember that the goalkeeper only can use the ball on his side of the court for 4 seconds. Imagine he receives the ball and you have taken closely each and every player on the pitch. He has nowhere to pass to. The clock is ticking. He is panicking. He will either make a bad pass or he will shoot from, I don't know, this position. You can intercept and you can attack. In this case, you played right into it. He got a ball, 2 of your players are out immediately, and basically if this player progresses also, you will have 2 defenders against 4 players of an opponent. This is a very big mistake, so you never take the keeper. Never take the keeper, especially in this situation. you got very lucky here. Yes, this is how you control the ball on the right side. Yes, this is good. Creates passing angle. Yes, this is what I was talking about. This is very good. Pushes, no option. Okay, rolls back. Pass, yes, provides a passing line. Push. Very good. Very good. Could have shot from there. Not bad. This wasn't bad at all. I must clear this probably. You will see a lot of critics while I'm watching this, but overall my opinion on your team and on your guys is that they are very skillful. You have a very good team, at least what I see in here, right? This is very skillful team, but you always have to improve. You always can improve, but my idea is to give you as much feedback as possible, and your decision is whether to take it or not take it, right? Because each and every coach has his own philosophy, has his own vision. Okay, so maybe if you throw the ball inside there, I have seen this a couple of times already from this keeper in this game. He's throwing the ball where the player has to receive it very high, so near the waist or near the chest. He has to throw it in the feet. If it's possible, throw it so it goes down the ground if there is a line. If there is no line, okay, so it has to land on the feet of the player. He doesn't just throw the ball somewhere. This is the player who with the throw starts the attack. This is absolutely the same as would the last player start the attack with the pass. This is absolutely the same, only he uses hands. He can do it more precisely. Okay, so in here there's a kick in, right? First of all, I don't really like this attitude at all. You know, he's just standing there, he's going like this, complacent, you know, going back. Maybe I will get back, or maybe I won't. You know, this is not my job really. I am an attacking player and so on. His job is to immediately sit back and get lower than the ball. So one of the basic rules of defending is that you have to get lower than the ball. So his position is in here immediately. First of all, he is taking this player after he plays the ball in. Second, he is taking the pass which this player eventually makes in here. This pass would never go there if this player wasn't here. Okay, so here is the situation. This is number 2, okay, in your team. So this is the line of the ball. This player took this one. This player is with this one. This player is with this one. This player immediately should drop back in here. Immediately. He stops in here. First of all, what he does, he is covering this player, as I said. He also covering this passing line. So this pass will never go. Eventually in the game it goes there. It provides a situation, an unnecessary situation, and unnecessary, you know, opportunity for your opponent to score. You know, the opponent didn't really use that, but what could they have done is that he could have passed, he could have immediately sprinted, received the ball back. What you have here is 3 against 2. This is very dangerous. Pass, pass, and go. Right? Because of what? Because of this position. This is exactly what is happening there. This is very important. Very important. And also the attitude. It has to be working aggressively, get back, you know, I'm sorry, like a dog, you know, you have to just be always with your respective player. You see, your goalkeeper deals with these shots. This is not a problem. But you see what happened in here. See? This player moves to the goalkeeper. Number 10 is ready to receive a pass. If the goalkeeper doesn't shoot and passes in here, this is an American advantage immediately. If they know what to do, if the opponent knows what to do. Up, he jumps. He even jumps in here. This is very big mistake. So the pass goes here. This player sprints. He can already shoot. This player will react, but it's never gonna be in time. It's gonna be too late, always. See? So let him shoot. Just take players. You know, player number 2 is, you know, the guy who just went for the ball there. This is player number 2. He is very skillful. He has some stuff. He has knowledge. He receives the ball with correct foot many times. But what I see in defense, in his defensive, say, responsibilities, it's not that very ideal. So maybe it's something to work on. And this is a good attack. This was very good. Oh, you can see that in attack you are pretty good, but you lack defensive stuff. Pressing, defense on set plays, individually body positioning, covering and so on. This is probably what you have to make an emphasis on training sessions. Oh, this is very nice, very nice, very nice. Well, this is a very good victory. Let's say your attack was better than their defense. In spite of your defense being worse than their attack.